intersection of two planes that are flying along. Now these two planes start at the same time but from different locations. The question is, do they crash? So first of all, we want to know if their flight paths intersect at all. So you should know that this is the starting point, and this is velocity, and r means the position. This is where it is. And so at any given time, we know exactly where it is. So the method for intersection of two lines is, the first thing you do is you make sure they don't have the same variable. So we'll change that to s, and then you read across the top of both and read across the middle of both. We're basically putting them equal to each other. So 19 minus 6t equals 1 plus 4s. And you just do that for the first two components. Remember that the bottom component means altitude. So I'm going to just first work out in the sort of x and y direction where they cross. So I do simultaneous equations on these two, and I get t equals 2 and s equals 1.5. I then plug these back into the two equations, and what I'm doing here is checking the y coordinate as the z coordinate, checking the altitude. We know that they cross their paths in the xy direction, but when they do that, they also do it in the altitude. So these two flight paths do cross each other. But does that mean that the two planes collide? Well, notice that I changed this variable from s to t, but it's still representing time. So what's happening here is that after 2 seconds, this first plane reaches the collision point at 2 seconds, but after 1.5 seconds, the plane B reaches it. And so there's a full half second difference. So these planes don't collide. That's the end of that.